tomorrow or tonight, whatever you want to do. Okay. So number 5 is your inventory method is periodic and it's LIFO. Okay. So yesterday we did FIFO. Today we're doing LIFO. Okay. Assume all purchases were made on account. All right. Round to the nearest penny. Now, this one, again, I'm not going to require you to journalize because it's going to look identical to the one that we've done before. The only difference is calculations are going to be different. So make sure that you are aware of that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. So what happened on August 5th? Okay. Okay. It's okay. Let me type that in real quick. So let me see. So we have 1,200 toys at $1 each, and freight was 50. And this was on August 5th. August 5th. Okay, so 1,200 at. All right. Good. Oops. Good. We add them together, we get 1,250. What is my cost per item? No way. That was pretty cool. All right, so we get $1.04. Now, is this really $1.04? No, it's not. So it's a big long number. So just keep that in mind that we're going to use this big long number. Okay. All right. So what happened next?
We returned 200 items and they gave us a 20% discount.
Good. Okay.
$200.
Okay.
Oh, not $100.
Okay. So we're going to go down to the bottom half right here, right? So if we know that we're trying to, let's say we're trying to return 200, right? And how much was each one costing? $1. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, so we're actually not really returning 200 because they convinced us to let us keep it. So what we know is that this needs to be 200 items times $1 times 20%. And what do we get?
$40.
We get $40. So in this case, when we update this one, we only update it accordingly to the $40. Okay? And then we'll do that in a bit. All right. I'm going to put the dollar here just so that I can associate it with the first batch I bought. Okay. What happened next? Okay. How many items? Okay. Is that big enough for everyone? There. Is that a little better? So we got 750.
Yes.
Okay. So what was the date again? August 10. We have 750 at $1.25. Yes. I think the freight is $45. Let me see. 700 toys. Freight costs $45.
982.
$982.50. $982.50. Good. And what is my cost per item?
$1.52. I'm sorry. This is what on my calculator is, so I'm sure it might be more than that.
$1.52, you said?
No, $1.51.
I got $1.31.
I got $1.51. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you said 50. Okay, okay. So good. This is an even number, so there's nothing that you can really do here because you don't need the extra 6 zeros because we know that it's an even number. So good. All right. So then what happened then? Okay. So 50 broken toys on August 11th. Okay, so let's go back down to this table here. All right, we know now this time we're actually going to make an adjustment. So this time we are returning, was it 50? We're returning 50 broken toys for a full refund. Okay, so in this case, how much did each toy cost? No. Okay, that includes freight. And when we return items, $1.25, correct. So 125. And here, since we're already here, we multiply them, you get $62.50. So the next time we adjust this batch right here, we don't have 750, we only have 700. Okay. Okay, so what happened next?
You purchased 400 toys at $1.50.
Good. 25. So this is August 20th. Was it 400, 300?
I thought it said 400.
Let's see. Yeah, you're right. 400 toys at 150.
And that
All right.
gives you $6.
That gives you $600. Good. And
And
freight was
$25 for a
okay.
total cost of 625. And the cost per item is 1.5625.
Good. Okay, so for things like this, for example, right, we have a quarter of a penny. Now again, this is like, never mind. Since we're not gonna round anyways, we're gonna be using these solid numbers for our calculations. We'll leave it at that, and we will round our ending number though. Okay. So what happened next?
On August 25th,
Mm-hmm.
I purchased 600 toys at 175.
Okay.
That totals 1,050.
600 at 175 gives you
$1,050.
good.
And
Yeah.
then the freight expense, let's see what it is. Okay, so the freight, I think is covered on my side.
Oh, sorry. Let me see. 600 toys at 75. It's
freight is $30.
$30. Yes.
Yes. Okay. 30, and then that's a total of $1,080
Okay.
divided by the quantity of 600 equals 1.8. A dollar.
1.8. Oh, okay. So I guess
Yeah.
that one I left in there. 8.25. Okay. Let's see what else. Did anything else happen? Oh, on the 26th. What happened here?
A return of 25 toys,
Mm-hmm.
full refund with
Mm-hmm.
benefit.
Okay, so now we can associate. We're going to be returning 25 items, which cost me what?
$1.75.
$1.75. Oh, you don't need to do 20%.
No, for the, oh, no, no, because it's full amount.
Yep,
There's no discounting.
there's no discount. Mm-hmm.
It's 43.75.
43.75. All right. So then let's see what happened. Is that it? You have 1,500 toys at on hand on August 31st. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and indicate here that I have 1,500. Okay. So what do I do first?
Add the total.
Add the totals up. Yep. So how many total units do I have here?
2,950.
2,950. Okay. What is my total purchases here?
2,247.50.
I did not get that answer.
2,247.5.
I did not get that answer.
No? 700. Yeah. 937.60. 600. Yeah, they're like
3,787.50.
Yep.
270.
Perfect. All right. What is my total freight expense?
It's 150.
150. And what is my total cost?
3,937.50.
Perfect. Good. All right. Let's plug in our numbers down here. Okay. So we have a total here at this number here. Right? This is our total purchases right here. So we got the total purchases of 2,950 at $3,787.50. We do have some returns and allowances, and let's go ahead and calculate the total here. So what is my total number of returns and allowances? 75. And what is the total cost for that?
146.25.
146. Oops, let me extend that. 146.25. Good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cell reference this number. So instead of typing it, we don't need to, we can just cell reference it here because the calculation is there. All right. And now we need to subtract it. So what is 295 subtract 75? Ooh, oh,
Oh, I thought I made the sentence. No.
2875.
yeah, two. Yeah, that's fine. 2875.
Use a regular calculator.
It's
My phone. I don't rely on that much on the phone.
okay. I use my phone for calculations too. All right. So here, what was my total subtotal here for subtracting out the returns and allowances?
3641.25.
3641.25 is correct. My freight here is
3791.25.
3791.25 is correct. All right. Lynette, did you get the same exact answers? Okay, perfect. All right. We don't have beginning inventory, so we can zero that out right here. And then we know that this is going to be your net purchases. So we're going to copy those numbers down. And because we're adding 0, they could just be exactly that. All right. So what is my total cost of goods sold if I have 1,500 left on hand?
1375.
1,375. So that is my goal that I want to be able to look at is 1375. Okay? 1375. All right. So let me go ahead and move this over. Now, what costing method are we focusing on today?
LIFO.
LIFO. Okay, so which batch are we taking out first?
Last.
The last one, which was for 600 items, right? Or if you want to go by date, it was 8/25. Now, let's go ahead and plug it in here. Now, do we actually still have 600 items?
No, because of the return.
Yeah, we returned. How many items did we return?
75.
Ooh, oh,
Oh, are we just going, 25 because we're going from the bottom up?
yes.
So 25.
So 25, good. And what do we get here? What is 600 minus 75? I mean, sorry, 25.
575.
575 is what we should have, okay? And then here, our total was 1080 minus our returns for 43.75, and we get what?
1036.25.
1,036.25. And if you'd like, you can solve for this, but you don't have to because we are getting rid of the whole entire batch. We don't need to calculate this, but for those of you who like to do that, it's good practice. So I went ahead and solved for the unit cost, right? Now we have 600 items, okay? How many more items do we need to sell?
It's 800.
800 more items, okay? So what is the next batch that we're going to be taking out of?
820, 400.
820 for 400, yes. And is, okay, so we're going to go ahead 8 for 400, okay. Are we going to take all of it or some of it?
All of it.
All of it. So we can automatically assume we just take the whole amount over here for 625. Now, is there any returns and allowances that affected that batch
50.
for 50?
Previous batch.
Okay. No, we didn't because this is for the first one, this is for the second one, this is for the fourth batch that we have. So that's why I kept these numbers here to indicate. Now, maybe next time I could do like a little, I guess, table here to kind of see which batch it affects. But yes, this one's for, so no, it has not been affected by any of the returns and allowances. Okay. So so we're now at 975. How much more do we need to sell?
400.
We need 400. Okay. So let's go ahead and look up here. Which batch are we going to be taking out of next? Mm-hmm. 810. All right. Now, do we still have did we still have 750 items in our inventory?
No.
No. We returned 50 from this batch, huh? So what is 700 minus 750 minus 50? 700 here. Okay. And then so it used to be 982.50, but we just subtract what we returned. So what do we get here?
920.
920. So here, are we taking all of the 700 or are we taking a portion of the 700?
Portion.
All right. So what we got to do first? We got to find a cost per item, right? So how do you find the cost per item, the new cost per item now?
920 divided by 700.
Okay, and what do we get here?
1.314287.
So we get this long number. Wait, what did you say? You said 1.52?
1.314287.
Perfect. All right. Oopsies. I just realized I just cell reference. So 920 divided by 700 gives you the 1.3142. Okay. Now we're going to be redoing our calculation here. So because we're not taking all the 700, how much are we actually taking out?
400.
400. All right. So as we could see, our bottoms match. So now we need to calculate the new cost per item. And we get what?
525.7142.857.143.
Okay, so for this one, this is where we can safely round up. I'll round down because ASA was 714.
Yeah, 71.
Okay, so we need to round down or not round at all because the next number after this is a 4. Yes, it is. Okay, so we just keep it at 71. All right, so here we got this answer right here that by adding up the sums here, we have that the ending inventory is going to be $2,186.96. Okay, so what is my total ending balance?
1,604.29.
Yes, so we're going to subtract these two numbers to get 1,604.29. Okay. All right, let's keep in mind our ending inventory because we are going to be continuing on 4th. So let's go ahead and journalize this conversion because we're at the end of the period. Okay, so my conversion here is, what am I entering into my journal here? August 30th. August 31st. what is my journal going to consist? Say that again. All right. Now, is there a specific kind of inventory that we purchased?
Toys.
Yes. You want to be specific because you want to keep your stuff separate, right? You don't want to just shove everything into inventory, right? What else are we also going to include?
Cost of goods sold.
Cost of goods sold. All right. Anything else?
Purchase returns and allowances.
Purchase returns and allowances. Yes, we need to add that because it's a contra account to what account? Purchase expense. Yes, that's correct. Purchase expense. And then what else do we need to do here?
Freight expense.
Freight expense. Good. So what numbers go where? So let me see. 5 point. So what is my inventory number I need to put in there?
$1604.29.
1604.29 is correct. So here 1604.29. All right. And what is my cost of goods sold here? 2186.96. All right. What is my total returns and allowances?
146.25.
146.25. And then what is my total purchases here?
378,750.
378,750. And what is my total freight expense here?
150.
Yes, it should be for 150. All right, let's tally up these totals just to ensure our accounting is correct and that our journal matches.
Yes, balance.
Yay, they balance. So, yay. All right. See, the more practice that you get, the better. Now, the last concept's the easiest concept, and we'll get there. We'll get there in a second. But let's go ahead and continue our problem for number 7. Okay. So, all right. Number 7 says continue the inventory from question 5. Your inventory method is periodic and it's LIFO. Okay, so here on August 31st, you have 1,500 toys on hand. All right. So where are those 1,500 toys coming from?
And then 810.
7. Okay, so 810. Yes, 810 for how much? How many?
350. What?
Don't forget the return right here.
Oh, three. Which one was that?
I didn't update it yet. You just have to.
So just 300.
Yep. Yep. It's just 300. Okay, now let me see. We got 300 here at um at 1
Right.
and that should equal out to your remaining of 394.29. Okay. We'll double check this to see if this is accurate by equal summing. All right. All right. Okay, what else? What other batch are we also taking in?
8.5, the 1,200.
1,200. Did we make any returns or any adjustments to this one?
200. Oh, well, no, we just got a 20% discount.
We got it. Yeah, okay, good for $40. So let's see. So it's gonna be $12.50 minus $40. So here we're gonna have 1,200, right? At 12 equals 12.50 minus 4 at $40. And so here we're going to resolve for a new cost per item because at this point we don't know if we're going to be tapping into this batch right here. But we know that number is not a very even number. Now let's confirm. Was it for 1604.29? Was that our ending balance from before?
Yes.
1604.29. So we're on the right track here. So good. All right. So this is batch number 1 and so batch number 1 and batch number 2. All right. So what happened on September 5th?
650 toys at $1.65.
It costs 25. So 650
And 72.50.
and this was September 5th. So 650 at $1.65 with freight of $25. So what is my total here?
And 97.50. Oh, there is 1072.50.
Okay. And then plus my freight,
1097.50.
$10.97.50, and my cost per item is going to be 0.68846. And you said it was a long number. Okay, good. All right, and let's see what else. Okay, so what else happened on that day? I mean, the next day. Or next scenario.
1,000 toys was purchased, September 10th for $1.80,
Uh-huh. Okay. So,
bringing that to 1,500.
so September 10,
Mm-hmm.
we bought a
Quantity of
1,000 at a dollar
$1.80,
80,
1,800.
1,800, and
And
what
the,
was
I had it written down, I lost it in my head, $40.
$40?
40.
Okay, so $40. giving you 18.40. And what is my cost per item here?
$1.84.
$1.84. Exactly. Good. What happened next on September 12th?
50 defective toys were returned for a full refund.
Okay, so 50 toys. So we're going to come down to this bottom part here. 50 toys. At what price am I returning them at?
180.
$1.80. Good. So that means, what is my total amount I'm going to refund?
90.
$90 even. Okay, so now we need to adjust that batch. Okay. Okay, what happened next?
Purchase 500.
We purchased another 500 toys at $1.85. So, and this was September 20th. 500 toys at $1.85.
90 different.
Okay, and my freight was
20.
20. So what is my total cost here?
945.
$9.45. And my total cost per item is
189.
$1.89 even. Wow. Look at these numbers. They're so beautiful. All right. So, what happened next?
Return 100.
Okay. For the wrong color, but I guess we're getting a full refund for this one. Okay. So, we're returning 100 items. At what price am I returning them for?
185.
Yes. Which equals, yes, 185. Okay. All right, and I'm going to associate these with the batches that we have. So what it says, 810. And this one was 820. Oh shoot, I'm in the wrong month. September 10 and September 20. Okay. All right, what happened next?
75 on 750 on hand.
Oh, we skipped one. We're on the 25th of September.
Yeah, sorry, 100 purchase.
Purchase for $1.75, $5 freight. Okay, so this was September 25 for 100 items at $1.75,
175.
$1.75,
Freight 5.
$5,
180.
$1.80,
1.8.
$1.8. Okay, good. Now, what is the last piece of information that we are given here?
Ending balance 750.
Ending balance on hand is going to be for 750 items. So let's go ahead and mark this in here that my ending balance is 750. All right, so let's go ahead and do our calculations for our totals here. So total, all right. What is my total of quantity I made purchases of?
250.
225, Yes, 250. All right. What's my total purchases here?
397 250.
397. And I'm going to expand that to 250. All right. What's my total freight here?
90.
All right. And my total cost?
$4,062.50.
$4,062.50 is correct. All right, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my table here. Okay, I started off with $3,972.50. Do I have returns and allowances? Yes, I do. So, yes, I have a total of 150. And what is my total returns and allowances for my 150 items? Up to 75. So here, 4 to 75. All right, and then what is my new subtotal for items for quantity?
2,100.
2,100. And what is my new cost now?
$3,697.
3,690. Oh, let me open up my window. 97.50.
50.
Good. All right, my freight adds nothing to my quantity, but what is my total cost for my freight?
90.
90. All right, let's go ahead and add those up together. So I should have 2,100, and then what is my total cost here?
378750.
37,878.50. Good. Well, that looks like one of the numbers we started off with. All right. So, do we have beginning inventory?
Yes.
Yes. For what amount?
1500.
Yes. All right. And then how much did that 1,500 cost us? 1,604.29. Good. Now, what was my net purchases? So I gotta drag all this information down here, or copy this information from above. And what is my grand total of my goods available now that I have beginning inventory? Ooh, 3,600 is my total here. And what is my total cost?
539179.
5392. Oh, sorry,
79.
179. Good. All right. So what is my cost of goods sold here?
2850.
2,850. All right. So I want to reach to 2,850 with a remaining of 750. So okay, I'm just making my little sum table so I can do my calculations easy. Okay. So, what method are we using? Costing method.
iPhone.
All right. So, which batch are we going to start from?
The last batch 100.
The 100. Good. Now, Do we still have that 100 or did we return?
We have.
Perfect. We have the full 100 items. Oopsies. I'm going to cell reference that just to keep my numbers clean. All right. Since we're going to use the whole batch, we can assume that we're going to take the whole 180. All right. All right. What's the next batch we're going to take out of?
It's 500.
The 500. Do we still have that 500?
No.
No. How much do we actually have?
400.
Yes, so we're gonna go. We had originally 500, but we returned 100 items. Okay, and we also have to adjust our new ending balance since we started with 945. Now we need to subtract our returns, and we should get 760. Okay. Are we using the whole batch of the 400?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you don't really need to take that extra step to find the cost per item here. All right. All right. Okay, so let me see. We have a total of 500 items and we need to get 2,850. So what's the next batch we're going to be taking out of?
1,000.
The 1,000. Now, do we still have the full 1,000?
No. 950.
Good. We have 950. So we take the 1,000. We're going to minus our returns, which was the 50. And we get 950. And then you said, what was the total cost here?
It's 1,750. Oh, 840 minus 90.
Uh-huh. And we get 1,750. Are we using the whole batch of 950?
Yes.
Yes. So do we need to calculate the cost per item? It's not necessary. Okay. All right. Now we're at 1,450. What's the next batch where we're going to be taking out of?
650.
650. All right. Do we have the full 650?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Now, question, are we taking the full 650 or are we taking a portion of it?
Full.
We're taking the whole thing. So here, we can automatically assume we'll just take the whole thing here. So 1097. All right. So how much more items do we need left to sell if we're now at 2,100?
750.
We need 750 more items. Now, if we look at our batch here, we're obviously going to get rid of this batch here. Right? We're going to get rid of that 300 already. So here, we can copy that information here. So we're going to take this 300 and it's going to be for the full amount right here. All right. Now, how much items do we have left to sell?
450.
450. So 450. All right. Oops. Yes, 450. Good. Now, this time, we've already solved our brand new cost per item right here. So in this case, it's 1.0083333, right? So here we know that out of 1,200, we're taking 450. So we can safely take this cost per item here, because this is our new cost per item that we calculated. And what do we get here? It's actually going to be that long number. You don't want to, we're not rounding until the end.
453.748.
453.748.
748.
748. So because it's 8, you're going to round up the 75. Okay. So I'm going to expand this so you guys know that you need to keep this in your calculator. Okay, so because this is 4, 3, you say 7, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we have this number, we have a grand total of your ending inventory right here. So what is my ending balance here?
463553.
465.73 for what did you get? Let me see. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 2 plus 5 is 7.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so 756.25. Okay. Good. 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 All right. Now that we've solved for this one, okay, is everyone okay as far as getting used to this concept, understanding how to calculate and what you need to calculate? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do our conversion right here. Sorry about that. Did you have a question?
No, I was just saying that I was getting it through here.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and plug in our numbers for our conversion. So here on September 30th, what are we going to be journalizing this time? Ending inventory, which is okay. What else are we having? What else do we have to do here?
Cost of goods sold.
Cost of goods sold. What else?
Purchases and returns, or purchase expense and returns.
Purchase. Okay, so for this one, you don't need the word expense. You could just do purchase returns and allowances. Okay. What else?
Purchase expenses.
Purchase expense. And what else?
Right.
Freight.
Right.
Right.
And lastly,
Beginning.
Void.
you need to include beginning inventory. Yay. All right. So from here, what numbers are we going to be taking from? What is my ending inventory?
756.25.
Yes. All right. What is my cost of goods sold?
46.35.54.
Yes. All right. And what is my total purchase returns and allowances?
275.
275. Good.
275.
Okay. And then what was my total purchases here?
397250.
3972.50. Correct. What is my total
Freight.
freight?
90.
$90. Yes. And what was my total beginning inventory?
1604.29.
1604.29. All right. And if you guys add these up, they both equal nice and evenly with $666.79 on each side. All right, see? Not too bad, right? All right. So the next problem we're going to do, we're going to take a break real quick so I can get some water while you guys go rest yourselves. So right now it's 9:30. Go ahead and give yourselves a generous 20-minute break. So please be back by 9:50. Is there any questions as regards to what just happened today with the new inventory problem? Okay, so this one is the same exact concept except we're looking at LIFO. Any confusions?
No.
No. All right. So again, please be back by 9:50. Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.